What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to the Hardcore Dryad in Dungeon Defenders 2. Now, we are making our way through that Star of Dragonfall questline. As you see, we are 1 of 10. Now, important thing to note about this particular quest is you can do any mastery mission. So we did, Chaos 1 Gates of Dragonfall. If you really wanted to, you could do this one 9 more times. You don't have to 5-star it, you only have to 1-star it. To get a completion credit for that particular quest line. However, if you do 10 different maps and you 5-star all of them, you will unlock the Mass Destruction Shard. So that, of course, is what we are going to, or going for, and want to just kind of look around and see what's available. We got Greystone Plaza here, no nodes, no defenses repaired. No cores fall below 90% health, so I think that one is a pretty good choice. We got Little Horn Valley. Build no auras, no anti-air. Each combat phase. This is another really easy one. I think most of the Dragonfall town area will be pretty easy. Dragonfall Bazaar we're not going to be able to do because we need 10 or more different defenses. Of course, with just a Dryad, we don't have 10 different defenses. So we can't complete that one. But why don't we jump on in and try out Greystone Plaza. Let's get it. Alright, so here we go. Looking again at the objectives. Survive all waves, no defenses repaired, no nodes, no cores below 90% health, and then earn all stars in the same attempt. So this one I feel like is going to be pretty easy. Of course, we don't want any of the cores to be taking any shots. So with that in mind, we're going to make sure to build appropriately. I think the main concern is any sort of dive bombers. We want to make sure we don't have any dive bomber action hitting these sub-objectives. So we're going to build it. I'm going to build it just like I have been building this particular map. Let's see. This one I think we can go right down there. Let's start off with this lane. Since we're in Chaos 1... Of course, we don't have to worry about like hex throwers or anything like that. Let's get a couple of slimes up there, and then we're going to put some bees. Where do we want the bees? Do we want them back here? We can actually put them back here and get, well, if we go closer, we get a little spawn camp. Let's go ahead and go closer. Let's go with four bees right there. Now, that's a little bit over budget for what I wanted to do. I wanted to spend $250 per lane. Let's see. Down here we got an easy one. We just got to make sure that those flyers don't roll through. I think we can make up the DU pretty easily here by just going something like that. We'll go 4 bees. Only 1 slime there. Actually, I got more than enough DU. I wasn't thinking I put all the trees down already. Alright. So basically what I want to do is I want to set that top area up so that it's completely automated. So we're going to go... Same thing. 1 slime, 4 bees. Now this area I want to completely automate. Well, let's go... Go 2 slimes there, and then we actually have a ton of DU left. We'll throw 6 bees in that area. It still leaves me 140, which means I could do something else here. I'd love to put some more bees down around this area, but I'm not sure we're going to really have... I could put a tree right there, and that leaves me 120. This is going to guarantee pretty much. The thing I'm worried about here with the no cores fall below 90% health is I don't want any flyers to dive bomb this core. So I think like this, having those bees up front, I mean, it's a little bit overkill for down below, but I think that will remedy that situation as being a possibility. Can we do upgrades? We can do upgrades. We can't do repairs, so I need to make sure I upgrade instead of repair. Actually, with that in mind, let me just save that 200 mana. That way, if a tree or something does take damage mid-wave, I can just repair it instead of upgrading it. So let's see how it goes. I think this one should run pretty smoothly. We still got those Gobu booms, that Gobu boom going, so we got the power of the boom. And this, of course, is Chaos 1 Mastery. So although my gear and everything is scaled down, Chaos 1 Gobu boom is still quite powerful, no doubt. And everything is just getting wrecked right there at that spawn. Let's see about this area. That area is looking pretty solid, too. Actually, I think everything is. It looks like everything is just getting spawn camped. I mean, look at the mana drops in there. They're not even making it outside. So getting that first Mass Destruction Shard, now obviously as far as the new player quest line goes, you're going to want those, you know, you're going to want that bag space, which, you know, getting free bag space is kind of a big deal. But there's no reason not to get Mass Destruction, and Mass Destruction is arguably the best shard in the entire game. You're going to be using this one on every map. In fact, that's one of the big benefits of playing in a group in endgame, is then you get multiple Mass Destructions besides just the 2 that you can collect personally. So, you know, if you got your main account and an alt account, then you've got 4 Mass Destructions, ideally, that can be used to build a map. So yeah, Mass Destruction, definitely a big deal. I feel like this is just going to run so smooth. I don't want to get lackadaisical and end up losing the run due to not paying attention, but I do feel like this is going to be real smooth sailing here on this one. So much so that I don't even think I need to upgrade anything. I mean, I can upgrade the slimes just to keep their charges up, but I don't think I really need to bother with upgrading too much. Now, of course, we'll keep an eye on the bosses. We got an ogre coming out over here. That ogre just getting wrecked. So very nice. Go ahead and get those slimes upgraded. Let's just let it fly. I'll drop stars as it's running here. Low mob counts, pretty quick running. You know, only four lanes. Well, 6 lanes if you include the 2 flyer lanes as separate lanes. But basically, you know, you got 4 lanes with a low mob count, so the enemies come out relatively quick. And those dive bombers are really the only thing, I think. And you see the flyers are just, or the bees are just getting right on them. So I'm feeling pretty good about this run so far. I think it should be 5 more easy stars. We got Griblocks coming out, and a Shaper. Gribs is down, the Shaper's down. Go ahead and get an upgrade on that slime there. And let's just let it fly again. We got 370 mobs this lane, or this wave. Didn't do anything on those slimes over here yet. I guess I could get upgrade in over here. Get both of these guys up. All right, we got a Siege Roller and then a Slakelion. Let's see. What do we want to do first? I mean, I think Slakelion is just going to get slapped really, really quick. Yeah, I see he's already at 75%, hasn't even made it out yet. Alright, Slakelion is down. What about this roller? The roller is down as well. Didn't even look and see what killed the roller. I'm assuming there was maybe some goblins behind it. Final wave. It's like Kellyanne gonna pose any problems? Nope, not at all. Let's just continue to drop some stars. Go ahead and go corrupt to make sure those flyers get burned out here. Yeah, you see that flyer was headed over towards the tree. Looking pretty good, though. Like I said, I think we got 5 easy stars here. You know, the benefit at this point, you know, we got Chaos 1 through 4 Mastery. We need to get 50 stars. It doesn't matter what tier you get them on, though. Although the Mastery rewards do reset and give you basically a set of rewards for every tier, you could do them in any order you want. So it doesn't matter where the stars come from, as long as you get the stars. So we've got 4 Chaos tiers to choose from. 6, really, if I went in and did a Chaos 5 and a Chaos 6 Expedition. But that makes, you know, we'll have some easy picks here. Should have no problem getting our stars here at all. And there we go, we got 5 more. And we got our first Mastery reward. So, we're 20% of the way to Mass Destruction. But that will do it for now, though. Thanks an absolute ton for watching. And I will see ya next time around. Take it easy.